Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was kind of looking through a few frauditors to see who I was going to do content on today. It has been about a month since I've done a video. There's been a lot of reasons why, but hopefully I'm back and I can try and upload at least every day or every other day. But as I was going through the list, there was the first name on that list was perfect. I didn't even have to go through the rest of it. Chilli put out and always puts out the best content to make fun of and to educate. He gets mad because we make videos about him. He's screaming about fair use because he still doesn't understand the concept of it or the definition behind it. But, it doesn't matter. He can copyright strike us all he wants. We're still following our right to fair use. So with that, I hope
with the YouTube this morning, what's going on? So, first of all, I want to make an announcement. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you would, please. Everybody hit the like button. It'll just take a second. So I'm making an announcement.
And away we go.
Streaming the movie called Transformers. I know that someone else owns it, but I'm giving my reactions. I'm going to show you how I feel about it, but don't worry, YouTube. I'm going to talk for 30 minutes before, and then I'm going to show the whole movie in entirety, and then I'm going to pause it a couple times and talk, but then after that, I'm going to talk for another 30 minutes at the end. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use. I know the Transformers has a copyright on that, but this is just going to be fair usage. Why does Transformers copyright mean any more than my copyright? Right? You see what I'm saying? Michael Bay and that production company and all.
Clearly obvious, Chilli does not understand how fair use works. Or, as far as a copyrighted movie versus a YouTuber's video. Even just using a full YouTuber's video, we can't do that. We can't just upload it, say nothing, explain nothing, and it become our video. Technically, actually, yes, you can, but you've got to change the title and you got to change a whole bunch of other things. However, that's not what we're doing. We're creating commentary videos. So basically, fair use on YouTube, Chilli, is a legal doctrine that says we can reuse copyrighted protected material under certain circumstances without getting the permission from the copyright owner. Different countries have different rules, blah, blah, blah. You can read this, you can pause it, you can read it for yourself. YouTube encourages users to save and share videos they like. On YouTube, adding a video from another channel is perfectly acceptable, and you can set it to be public so your followers can find it. However, passing off someone else's videos as your own is dicey. You must follow the rules of fair use and YouTube's community guidelines to avoid putting your account in jeopardy. So, here's an example. If you were to go to a movie theater and film the last few minutes of a latest superhero film to put at the end of your vlog, you would be breaking community or copyright law. However, if you were to use a few clips in a movie to review it, then you'd be protected under fair use because that video fits under commentary. Sorry, my cat is going crazy over here. So basically, it's what we've been trying to explain to you, Chilli, for the longest time, and you still don't understand it. You can't just talk for 30 minutes to an hour and then stream an entire movie and then talk for 30 minutes to an hour after it and say, fair use. No, that's not how it works. It's like we take clips of your videos and we make commentary on it. You make it easy. Very, very easy for
Transformers content, and then you guys give me money and they keep 30%. YouTube has no dog in this fight. They don't care about it. It's not revenue for them. They don't care about the revenue, do they? It's fair use is what they care about. So I don't know the basis of fair use. Someone, obviously, whatever I talk about, people just go crazy on and they binge. Oh, Chilli said this, Chilli said that. Well, you're so goddamn smart. Tell me about this fair usage law. When did that happen? What year was that? Was that before or after digital video? Was that before or after we realized you could build your brand just by taking one person's content and then talking about it? Even though you are a dunce cap and you offer nothing. But it's fair use. It's fair use. When was that? People chimed in. All the YouTube geniuses chimed in on all of my calls. Oh, it's fair use. Okay, fine. When did it happen? What year was that? What year was it? What was the case? Because I don't know. I'm not being arrogant. I don't know. I'm literally ignorant. I don't know the facts. I have no idea. What year was fair use determined? Was that before or after you could just slide through the beginning of someone's bullshit? Because right now, in 5 minutes, I could be showing Transformers. You had to listen to this for 6 minutes to get 80%. So if you go 6 minutes times 160 minutes, now take away 12 minutes, you can get 48 minutes of Transformers. That's 80% of my video. Not 48 minutes. You get 47 minutes of Transformers, 13 minutes of me talking, and it's fair use. I'm not growing my brand by using good production. I'm not growing my brand by using someone else's content. This is fair use. That's what I'm doing. I would never use Michael Bay's content just to benefit myself.
Yeah, it's clear that you don't understand the basis of fair use. We get it. You've already admitted that by claiming fair use is something it's not. Fair use was created in 1976. Yes, there was VHS at that time. Actually, the first VHS recorder was created in 1977 in Japan, and it was introduced, or in 1976 in Japan, and it was introduced in America in 1977. And we know that you're not going to use good content to, build your channel. And we're not even using good content to build our channels. I mean, you are far from good content. Again, the only reason we use your content is to make fun of you and educate not only you, but the people who follow you and listen to your opinions and all of your lies, because that's all you seem to spew is opinions and lies. You may have a little bit of fact in there, a little bit of knowledge of something in there, but you always twist it into your own opinion, which therefore takes it from being a fact to your demented opinion, which has no basis at all.
Was there even VHS recordings back then? Can someone tell me that? Was there VHS recordings in 1976? I honestly don't know. I can't remember. I remember we got a VCR when I was a kid. I'm telling you, I remember it vividly. We were dirt poor, and we were living in a trailer, not a double wide, a single wide. And we didn't live there for a long time, but we lived there for a year or two. And we lived in this single wide trailer out in the middle of nowhere. I'm telling you, nowhere. We didn't have a dime. We were really broke. We were really poor. It was horrible. My mom was really struggling and she was depressed. She'd just gone through a divorce with my dad. It was horrible, But that Christmas, we had never been tighter. It was strange how tight my family was at that time. And my mom went out and got us a VCR for Christmas. She didn't have any money. And so she got us a VCR. It's hard to say. She got us a VCR, and then she rented us each a movie. She rented us each 2 movies from a video place where we rented the VHS tapes. So we each got 2 movies for Christmas that year. And my mom sat there that day on Christmas, and we watched all the movies. We watched all of them. We watched my sister's picks, my other sister's picks. We watched my 2 movies. We watched my mom's movies. So we watched movies that Christmas for maybe 8-9 hours. What year did the VCR come out? What year did that? Remember anybody? I mean, there's a bunch of boomers and Gen Xers in here. We all remember the black VHS tapes. By the way, how'd that happen? Pornography, porn did it fastest. I know that much. I don't know what year the VHS came out.
Actually, like I already said, the VHS was brought forth in 1976 in Japan and in 1977 in the United States of America. So, again, 1977 for us. And with everything else aside, your mom sounds like she was an amazing mom. Like, yeah, she didn't have a lot of money. So for Christmas, she decided to get you and your sisters one nice gift, and that was a VHS player, which is amazing. And then she let you guys pick out 2 movies each. She sounds like she was an amazing mom. We've all gone through it as a mother myself. We've been there, and in the 70s and 80s, most children did grow up. The average child grew up, not privileged. or, and we've all been there, basically. And your mom sounds like she was amazing. I commend her. I don't know what went wrong with you, if this is the woman that raised you, but your mom sounds like she was a great woman.
Fair usage law determined? When was it? I don't know the answer. I would absolutely love for someone to educate me. When was that? What year was that? 1976? Holy shit. Have things changed since 1976? Have things changed? Did they have digital video? Did they have digital entertainment in 1976 where you could just fast forward through? I copyright struck a channel the other day. Literally, this channel is showing like breaky, shitty, shaky footage of like, I don't even want to give the guy any light, so I'll make up something different. He was showing, I don't want to say what it was, so I don't want to give the guy any light. Watching people take trash cans out to the street. And there's like 10 minutes of people taking trash cans out to the street, and then all my video. And then at the end, another 10 minutes of people taking trash cans out to the street. So there was 20 minutes of trash cans going to the streets, and 40 minutes of my content, the entire video. Fair use. Fair use. That's fair usage. I'm ready to go, YouTube. I'm ready to go to court over this. I'm ready to go to court, YouTube. I'm ready to go to court. Fuck 1976 and fuck that stupid shit. You don't get to profiteer off my content. It's not how it works.
Basically, the bottom line is the only thing that pisses Chilli off is the fact that people are making more money off of his content than he is. People like Team Skeptic and Irish Demon and Kate, they make more money using his content, making their own videos, than he does just making his own videos. They put more work into his videos than he does too. He sits in his car, or actually his friend's car. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a home, blah, blah. But he sits there in either his friend's car or somebody's house, and he just streams anywhere from 25 minutes to 4 hours, whining, crying, complaining about how life is so horrible for him because people are using his videos. But the bottom line is he's mad because people make more money off his content. Not just that, but they make more in super chats and they make more in donations when they do fundraisers. That's the bottom line. He's mad that people are making more money using his content than he is making his own content.
That's true. So what year was it? Oh, around 1976. So in 1976, man, it was hard, wasn't it? Greg, good to see you, buddy. It was hard. It was hard, right? To steal someone's content. And if you could do it, then you could, if you only used a little bit, then you might be able to get away with it. I don't, 1976 fair usage laws, I'm willing to.
Well, Chilli, considering YouTube didn't even start until February of 2005, I guess you're right. You're actually right. It would have been hard to steal people's content and create their own content with it. You're right. It would have been hard. From the 70s and 80s, it would have been really, really hard to copy somebody else or to use somebody else's content to create their own, since YouTube didn't start until 2005. And technically, let's just be honest, we all know you did it. Everybody did it. We all rented movies from Blockbuster or our local video store, and we bought blank VHS tapes or beta, and we recorded the video that we rented just so we could have the movie, or we waited until that movie came on TV and we recorded it off the TV. We all did it.
Give people the right to pirate my content while they make money. YouTube makes 30% of super chats. YouTube doesn't care about that super chat money. They don't care at all, do they? They're so big and powerful, they don't care about that super chat money. It's just a little. Then why do they take 30%? How come? Why is that? It's a fair question. It's a fair question. And I mean, if you guys are such badasses, make your own fucking content. Don't use my look, don't use my brain, don't use my energy. Make your own shit. How about that? Could you imagine that? You want to make fun of me, call me shit? It's such a myth. Chilli's got such thin skin. He's so insecure. Dude, I'm the man. I've always been the man. My whole life. So, so, so I'm insecure now because you said shit about me? No, I don't like people using my motherfucking content. It's mine. I put years in reading constitutional law. I put years in studying police and police procedures. I did that. You didn't do it, and you're stealing all of my knowledge and all of my energy. You're stealing all of my material. It's mine. It doesn't belong to you. You're stealing it so anybody will pay attention to you. There's a woman on here. I had to watch her videos.
I'm honestly not sure what part of that was more funny. The part where he claims he studied all these years, but is very poorly educated on anything he talks about, or the fact that he claims he's only upset because we're using his content and not because we're hurting his feelings. Every video that he makes is him whining and crying over the things we've said about him, the things we've pointed out, the facts about him that we have given, the corrections, the education we're trying to give him on stuff that he's wrong about. It's all because his feelings are hurt. That's it. That's what this is all about. It's not about he didn't put any work into anything. We all know he tried to read the Constitution 20 years ago. He couldn't read it, so he just stopped. He didn't understand it. He doesn't comprehend it now. And that's clear in the way he talks and does everything. But he hands us these videos on a silver platter, like the way he behaves, the way he acts. I mean, no grown man gets on a live stream for the world to see and just sits there and yeet, 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 yeet. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, come on, grow up already. You can't sit there and behave the way you behave and then get mad when people laugh at you. It's just that simple. If you don't want people to laugh at you, change your behavior. Nobody can get on there. No grown human being can get on there and behave the way you do completely sober. And I'm not even going to say allegedly, because you have sat there on live streams, multiple live streams, smoking an insane amount of weed. And your behavior just says a lot. So, I mean, if you don't want to be laughed at or made fun of or have your feelings hurt, then do something about it. Change yourself. Do something about yourself. Do something productive. Get a job. Get your own home. Get your own car. Stop grifting for money off of YouTube. I wanted to just throw one more thing in on this part, is that you are very thin-skinned, Chilli. Incredibly thin-skinned. You are very insecure. You can see it every time you make a video, crying and whining about everything that everybody says about you. You have severe insecurities. And anybody who cannot upload a video and then take criticism from it, the way you cannot take criticism, is very thin-skinned. You are so thin-skinned that, honestly, I don't think you're mentally even mature enough for the internet in a whole. I mean, anybody just says one thing to you and you're flying off the handle. I mean, your own subscribers, you yell at them if they disagree with one small thing. If they don't agree with you, or if they don't like you, even in the smallest bit, you are having a mental meltdown. So yes, you are insecure, you are thin-skinned, and no, you are not mentally mature for the internet, especially social media.
And look, yeah, sure, there could be some fair usage. You want fair usage? Sure, all kinds of things. I'm trademarking my image. I'm trademarking my own face, my own image. I have a look I'm trademarking it. That's what I'm doing. Because then you can do whatever you want, but eventually I can sue you for violating my trademark, which is me, my image. It's my image. I worked hard to look like this. I probably put in 10,000, 20,000 hours of training. That's how you look a certain way. So You don't get to use my look for your profit. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to air Transformers tonight, and let's see if YouTube calls it fair usage. It's fair use, YouTube. I'm going to make sure I talk for an hour before the movie and an hour after the movie. Nobody's going to scrub through the first hour just to watch the Transformers movie. Nobody's going to do that. They actually came to listen to me talk. That's what they're there for. There's a guy who I watch.
Fine, Chilli. If you want to trademark yourself, your image, your face, your body, your voice, whatever, that's totally fine. We can still use your image and your videos to make commentary videos. There is something called nominative fair use. I will read it for you because it's obviously going to be easier for you to understand. Hopefully you will understand it. But there is a fairly well recognized carve out to infringement called nominative fair use. This concept borrows from copyright's fair use exception, which allows certain uses to be made of copyrighted work without permission or payment using uses like news reporting, parody, and others. Uses that Congress and the courts have determined are either protected by the First Amendment, do not harm the market for the original work, or some combination of both. Basically, when you can't say what you need to say without using some portion of the copyrighted work, you can use as much as you absolutely need to say it. In the trademark context, nominative fair use is more or less the same thing. If you are using someone else's trademark to make a point, to comment on the other company's offerings, or to comment on the mark itself, or to state something true about your business that you can't say without using that trademark, you may qualify for nominative fair use. Therefore, as long as we are making parodies or commentary videos using your content, it is still covered by the First Amendment and fair use.
Because I'm taking the counterclaims, I'm adding you guys to the lawsuit, and let's have it out in court. Fuck this. You don't get to steal my shit. I'm still going to file copyright claims. You're welcome to file counterclaims. I will add you to the lawsuit, and let's have it in court. Let's do it, because it's time to change the 1976 bullshit. Bullshit. What does it say? Learn about technical specifications released in 2022 by the Coalition for Content Provance and Authenticity. I don't know what that is, John Doe. I don't know what it is. But John Doe, I'm not going to say anything anymore about what people, I'm just going to keep it to myself. I mean, if these people want to make their own content, just do it. So YouTube, I am streaming Transformers tonight. Fair use. Fair use. Transformers copyright only means if I only just stream their content and if I don't put bullshit in the beginning and bullshit in the end. But Transformers content is my fair use content. I could do movie reviews on every movie and just show every one of them. Copyrights don't mean shit. It's fair use.
That's right, everyone. He still doesn't understand what fair use means. And he probably never will, because he's either too ignorant to comprehend it, or he just doesn't want to understand it because it doesn't fit his opinion. And yeah, Chilli, you can keep taking everybody to court or keep adding everybody to your lawsuit. It's already been made clear that you don't win any lawsuit. You could not win a lawsuit if you sued yourself.
I'm not promoting my own brand. It's fair use. It's fair use. Michael Bay, sorry, bro. All those years you put in, too bad, bro. Fair use. I'm just... I know what. I got lucky one time and I got a parking space right over here real quick.
No, we don't have it this time.
Okay, no problem. No problem. I'll go the other way.
Yes.
Sure.
You can go ahead and go back.
Sure. No problem, hon. Fair use. Fair use. It's just fair usage. YouTube, I know that you're renting Transformers on your platform, but I'm just using it for fair use. I may cut out here. I'll be right back up. As soon as I get out of this garage, which will take about a minute, I'll come. Sorry, trying to get to court. I mean, pretty much this court, I've got to be there. How you doing, hon? It's nice to see you again.
Yeah. Nice to see you too. Have a good day.
I'm gonna slide right here real fast. So it's just things have to change, but you know, everything's the way it is until someone changes it. We're seeing that right now with Twitter, with Elon Musk. You know, Twitter was ran by MSNBC, NBC, CNN. Twitter was pretty much a leftist liberals playground. And if you didn't agree with whatever the narrative was on this leftist narrative, then you just got banned. You just got banned from Twitter.
Oh, Chilli not understanding what fair use is. Chilli thinking he can trademark himself, and then we still can't use him, even though we still have fair use, which is a fair use exception. And well, oh yeah, Chilli running on his high blood pressure knee. I mean, I thought he could barely walk half the time, yet he ran twice in this video. And Chilli again proving he thinks he's above the law when he tried to go through an exit because he thought he might get lucky to get a parking space nearby. No. You know, if he wasn't filming, he would have gone off on that woman and started some big fight like, I can do what I want. I have a first, you know, the Constitution's on my side. I can drive through that exit if I want to. He was recording and he was late to court. Was this the court where he lost against David Olmo? I mean, it had to be. He loses every court hearing he has to go to. But anyways, it just another ridiculous video of Chilli thinking that he knows anything when he doesn't, and then whining and crying about how people treat him. If he would just become a better person, mentally mature, and learn manners and morals, and have a little bit of pride for himself, he could become a better person. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Be safe. Bye.